Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm gonna get started off right away with saying I'm sad. I haven't shown this car much on the channel. I did have a professional highlight video made after the build was done. But my stage 2 APR KO4 turbo GTI is down for the count. This is actually its second motor that's in it right now, and it needs another one. These are notorious for the whole timing systems and all that stuff. So what I want to do is actually see if the timing system needs fixed or if it needs an actual motor. But I kind of just want to throw another motor in it. This one lasted me 3 years. It came with all the paperwork, so I'd kind of like to think I could get lucky. New motor is like $2,000, so I'm thinking it's cheaper than finding another car on the lot or another car out in somebody's yard for $2,000. You don't know anything about it. This car has been great. It needs so much love. It is definitely fallen out of its prime. I abuse it all of the time. It owes me nothing, and it's just time to maybe show it some love. I do drive this car back and forth to work 40 miles one way, so the 35 miles a gallon that it does get is big. But the actual whole point of today's video is I'm going to show you guys how I load a lowered car onto a trailer. Even a dovetail like this one. This is my 18-foot steel trailer. I've had it now for like 3 or 4 years. My truck's being worked, right? And my truck's not a part of the channel too, but I got to borrow my brother's truck. It's kind of cool having a younger brother that also likes to make bad financial decisions. So I'm going to show you kind of how I do it. I've been doing stuff like this for a long time. I am still endowed with Honda tattoos, so I was once a Honda racer boy. So excuse me. I'm going to show you kind of the way I go about it. It's fairly simple, and I can get very low cars on this trailer, or excuse me, mini trailer. So these right here are an investment. If you have a trailer, just buy these race ramps. They're really nice. I've had these now for a long time. They don't weigh anything at all. They probably, like 5 pounds maybe. They don't weigh nothing. Also, you need to invest in just a generic rubber tire chalk. Where's it at? There it is. Yeah, generic rubber tire chalk and blocks of wood. Blocks of wood are going to be your friend, especially when dealing with lifted up trucks, or stock diesel trucks like this are usually a little bit higher as well. Sorry, I live near an airport. And have a nice toolbox on the front of your trailer. This is just an underbox. You can actually find these pretty cheap laying around after people do utility bed swaps or whatever like that. So I'm gonna flip this around. Inside I have all my straps. It's disorganized right now, don't judge. I've got a battery in here because of the rush, the harsh ruggedness of towing and stuff like that. It's got an Optima in it, but it don't need one. At nighttime, I've got lighting systems in here to operate off the battery. Also, I've got pods on each corner. That one's over there. That one actually fell off, but I actually have the replacement inside the toolbox here. But it lights up underneath here, so you can see when you're hooking stuff up, because when you're trailering something, when you're making these hookups, needing light, making sure that you've got stuff secure, strapped down and safe is super important. And trying to hold your cell phone out in the rain, or a flashlight, trying to get a strap over through a wheel, or just maybe the car's mangled, so whatever you can get a hold of. Just a light makes it a lot easier, but not necessary, but it's just kind of what I've got. I also have my roller set for my winch down as low as possible, because every car that I pull is low. So anyway, so blocks of wood and a good trailer, a real good trailer will get you set up. So kind of the overall how this does now, I'll put a fast forward link in here to 5 minutes, but the overall objective of what we're trying to do is make everything super stable. The car goes on, the weight transfers from the truck to the trailer back and forth. It does this and all this stuff. That's when you could snag exhaust, snag diffusers, just body work. Nobody likes any of that stuff. So I like to make this whole unit as solid and as rigid as possible, so that it's just like driving down the road just up a hill. So I will take blocks of wood, I'll stick it underneath the jack right here. Some guys will actually take ramps and back their truck up onto ramps versus jacking it up with the trailer jack to get the angle down. This has got a pretty good angle on it already. I don't need to go very far. If I was using like a more of a drawbar on the truck, then the trailer would be more level, and then I would need to do something more drastic. But a block of wood underneath the jack, that will pitch the trailer back like this. It will also drop the back of the trailer down so that the ramps for the trailer will become flat, and then these race ramps just make it more and more flat, so that all of the massive complicated bits that I have to deal with is the dovetail. And I can show you from the cable and from cars dragging across it, the dovetail's got a little bit of rust on it. So like things like that is what I'm trying to get set up so that I can not have anything to move. Plus I'm doing this all by myself, so I'm gonna set the camera down. I'm gonna get the job done, kind of time lapse, show you exactly how it all kind of transpires out. I hope to drive the car onto the trailer and not have to use the winch, because there's not a really good hookup spot in the front of the GTI for it. But if it drives up, then that's ideal. So you'll see me get out and make several different checks. I want to make sure that nothing's moving and everything like that. Also, I forgot to say that along with the wood underneath the jack there, the back of the trailer will also dip down. So blocks of wood, or because the car runs, I've got this jack right here, or this wheel chock, and I'm just gonna stick it right underneath this trailer hitch on the back of my trailer. That is to double tow trailers, my little race trailer, or my 5x10 behind it. I've got pictures, I do it. I've even got the trailer wiring right here. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna set the camera down, get the job done, and check back in with you guys in a minute. And just like that, it's on there, centered pretty good. I have the same angle that I had on the bumper through the trailer and the truck that I had before when it was empty. So that was mission accomplished there. I know that the weight is distributed properly. That's an enormous thing. I know that it's kind of far back, but front wheel drive car, it also don't weigh much. And this is a car hauler trailer. That means that the tires, or the axles I should say, are actually further back on the back side of the trailer, so that it kind of forces you to put more weight bias here on the front so that it's smoother driving. You don't have to worry about trailer whip or anything like that. So a couple things on lowered cars you need to look out for is, one, how to strap stuff up. I'm going to go through the wheels here with these straps I got. Also, you probably seen I was struggling to get out. One thing I've been meaning to do to this trailer that I haven't is on the driver's side here on the floor, I want to put a raised section of steel, because most cars that are really lowered or have the ability to get on these trailers clear this section right here, door to the fender, by like it's less than an inch. So what I usually do, I did not do this time, is I'll get a 2x6 and then drive the car up onto the trailer and then up onto the 2x6, and then I can get out of it just fine. But for now, this will ride. So I'm gonna get it strapped down, and I've got places to be. So get everything cleaned up and reorganized back onto the trailer, get going down the road. I want to thank you guys for watching. This is pretty much the first like how-to video that I've done, but since I have my own specific way that never fails me, I figured this would be a clear-cut one to use. And yeah, I'll be getting back to either the engine on this or more truck work here in a few days. So thanks for watching, and I'll check you guys out in the next one.